Next, let us discuss how to use the NavLink component. The example that we have implemented up to now seems to be working fine, but it would be nice if the active link amongst these three links over here could be highlighted using a different color. Right now the home component is being rendered, so the active link at the moment is the home link. If I click on the about link, the active link at the moment is the about link, and if I click on the users link, the active link at the moment is the users link. So it would be nice to differentiate the active link from the non-active links. Since this is a very common requirement, React Router gives us a NavLink component to use for that purpose. So if you look at the documentation for NavLink at reactrouter.com, we can see that there is a prop called active class name that we can specify with the NavLink component. And by class name over here, we mean a CSS class. So in this example over here, the active class name has been specified as selected. That means the CSS class selected will be applied to this NavLink. So let's use NavLink instead of link, and let us also use the active class name prop. So I'm going to change link to NavLink in the import statement. So I'm going to type NavLink over here, and I'm going to replace these link components with NavLink components. So I'm going to change them to NavLinks. And I'm also going to add the active class name prop to each of those NavLinks. And I'm going to specify the name as selected, like this. So I have converted the links to use NavLink, and we have also specified the active class name prop. Now let us add CSS for this class selected. So let us go to app.css and let us add .selected over here, and let us specify the font weight as bold and the color as red. So the selected link will have its font weight as bold and its text will appear in red color. Let's look at the output now. Please ignore the home link for a moment and let us test using about and the users links. So I'm going to click on about now, and we can see that the about link has changed to red color. I'm going to click on the users link now, and you can see that the users link has changed to red color. And if I click on them a few times, we can see that the color is changing correctly. And coming to our home link, the reason why the home link appears to be highlighted all the time is because the path specified in the to prop for the nav link matches all the URLs in the single page application, which is the same problem that we discussed when specifying the route for the root URL over here. And the solution was to add the exact prop to the route over here. And NavLink also supports an exact prop, so we can specify the exact prop here as well. So we can type exact over here. Now we have specified the exact prop for the NavLink that corresponds to the home NavLink. So let's look at the output now. Let us click on users, and you can see that only the users NavLink is highlighted. Let us click on about now, and you can see that only the about NavLink is highlighted. And I will click on home now. You can see that only the home NavLink is highlighted. So now we can differentiate between which link is active and which links are not active.